Then the brave one departed, his band along with him. Beowulf and his party seek Heorot. Seeking the seashore, the sea marches treading, the wide-stretching shores. The world candle glimmered, the sun from the southward. They proceeded then onward, 5 early arriving where they heard that the troop lord Ongentheo's slayer, excellent, youthful folk prince and warrior was distributing jewels close in his castle. The coming of Beowulf was announced in a message quickly to Heorot. 10 that the folk troops defender forth to the palace, the linden companion alive was advancing, secure from the combat courtward a-going. The building was early inward, made ready for the foot-going guests, as the good one had ordered. Beowulf sits by his liege lord. 15 he sat by the man then who had lived through the struggle, kinsman by kinsman, when the king of the people had in lordly language saluted the dear one. Queen Hygd receives the heroes. In words that were formal. The daughter of Heorot coursed through the building, carrying mead cups at 20 she loved the retainers, tendered the beakers to the high-minded Geatmen. Heorot gan then. Heorot is greatly interested in Beowulf's adventures, pleasantly plying his companion with questions in the high-towering palace. A curious interest tormented his spirit, what meaning to see in 25 the sea Geat's adventures. Beowulf worthy. Give an account of thy adventures, Beowulf dear. How throve your journeying, when thou thoughtest suddenly far o'er the salt streams to seek an encounter, a battle at Heorot? Hast bettered for Hrothgar, the famous folk leader, his far-published sorrows 30 any at all? In agony billows. My suspense has been great. I mused upon torture, distrusted the journey of the beloved liegeman. I long time did pray thee by no means to seek out the murderous spirit, to suffer the South Danes themselves to decide on 35 grappling with Grendel. To God I am thankful to be suffered, to see thee safe from thy journey. Beowulf narrates his adventures. Beowulf answered, bairn of old Ecgtheow. 'Tis hidden by no means, Heorot chieftain, from many of men, the meeting so famous, 40 what mournful moments of me and of Grendel were passed in the place where he pressing affliction on the victory Scyldings, scathfully brought anguish forever. That all I avenged, so that any under heaven of the kinsmen of Grendel. Grendel's kindred have no cause to boast. 45 needeth not boast of that cry in the morning, who longest lived of the loth-going kindred, encompassed by moorland. I came in my journey to the royal ring hall, Hrothgar to greet there. Hrothgar received me very cordially. Soon did the famous scion of Healfdene, 50, when he understood fully the spirit that led me, assign me a seat with the son of his bosom. The troop was in joyance, mead glee greater, neath arch of the ether not ever beheld. The queen also showed up no little honor. Mid-hall building holders. The highly famed queen, 55 peace-die of peoples, oft passed through the building, cheered the young troopers. She oft tendered a hero a beautiful ring band, ere she went to her sitting. Hrothgar's lovely daughter. Oft the daughter of Hrothgar, in view of the courtiers to the earls at the end, the ale vessel carried. 60 whom freeware I heard, then hall-sitter's title, when nail-adorned jewels she gave to the heroes. She is betrothed to Engeld, in order to unite the Danes and Heathobards. Gold-bedecked, youthful, to the glad son of Frodo her faith has been plighted. The friend of the Scyldings, the guard of the kingdom, hath given his sanction, 65, and counts it advantage, for a part of the quarrels, a portion of hatred, to pay with the woman. Somewhere not rarely, when the ruler has fallen, the life-taking lance relaxeth its fury for a brief breathing spell, though the bride be charming. Mead-hall, 1981, some would render with mead pourers. Translate then, the daughter of Heorot went through the building accompanied by mead pourers. See my note to 1599, Supra and B. NP. NB. XII. 97. For Fen, supplied by GRDTVG, B. Suggests Facney, cf. Gel. 350. Accepting this, translate, who longest lives of the hated race, steeped in treachery. See note to V. 1599 above. This is perhaps the least understood sentence in the poem, almost every word being open to dispute. 1. The no of our text is an emendation, and is rejected by many scholars. 2. Seldom is by some taken as an adv. Equals seldom, and by others as a noun equals page companion. 3. Leade trier, some render fall of the people, others fall of the prince. 4. Bugeth, most scholars regard as the introns. Verb meaning bend, rest, but one great scholar has translated it shall kill. 5. Hware, very recently, has been attacked, where being suggested. 6. As a corollary to the above, the same critic proposes to drop oft out of the text t. B. Suggests oft selden where after leadrier. Little h while bengar bugeth, thea seo brid duge equals often has a treaty been thus struck after a prince had fallen. But only a short time is the spear, then want a rest, however excellent the bride may be.